the voice of your community. 107.3 HFM.
107.3 HFM, the voice of your community, and we are live and local at the Armadale Let's Connect Expo in Orchard Ave. If you're out and about today in this beautiful, lovely day, please come along and join us. There's lots to see and do. There's a sausage sizzle going crazy right next to me, and I tell you what, James, it must be about time for us to have some.
I think so. It's getting a sort of... I'm starving now.
It's a wafting kind of sound. It's been nagging all morning. Okay. Who have you got with us today?
So we've now got Davina Watson from Armadale and Kelmscott Lions in front of us, and she's going to chat about what they're up to as a group, and we'll start with that. So welcome, Davina.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Well, we have a lot of fun. Let's start at the top. We have a lot of fun doing what we do.
Yep.
We're always looking for things to help in the community. We're welcome to suggestions.
Yep.
Everyone knows we sell Lions cakes at Christmas time. And,
I've always meant to ask, are they always the same flavours? Like, is there a signature Lions cake?
It's a signature Lions cake.
Okay,
Your own
and it's
recipe.
a secret recipe, I suppose.
Well, they're made in bulk. I don't get to make them, so...
What flavour are they?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake, okay. All right.
Is that
With
salt?
icing?
I'll bring you some out in a minute.
Fabulous. That's always the right answer.
All right, the important stuff out of the way. Carry on with the rest.
So,
So we do a lot more.
Yep.
I'm sure everybody's seen our sleigh out at Christmas time.
Yep.
All
Sleigh
around the
runs?
parks. Yeah, the Christmas time. One of our newer projects, not brand new, is we do a big screening program for children in schools. The schools can contact us, and we'll send a team of experts all trained out to test the children's eyesight.
Yep.
And this can be done from pre-primary up to grade 7 if it hasn't been done before.
Yep.
And we pick up about 30% of defects.
Wow.
That's
That's
everything.
a huge number, isn't it?
It's a huge number.
Okay, I actually have a website for that, so it's www.lehp.org.au, which is the Lions Eye Health Programme Australia. There's a phone number for that as well, 1-800-010-234, and that will help you if you want to get in touch with Lions about the Children's Vision Screening Programme. That sounds fabulous.
Yeah.
I know that I'm not as young as I used to be, and my eyes are going to hell in a handbasket.
Well, you need the Lions Eye Institute then.
I think I need a white stick. It's getting to that sort of point, I think.
We have our own Lions. It's open to anyone, not just Lions, but the Lions Eye Institute and research. We also have our cancer research units.
Yep.
And our cancer van that goes all around WA.
Yep.
Checking for screen cancers, and that gets a pretty high return of people referred on to their own doctor.
Yeah.
And we have a hearing van that goes round too. So we try to cover, we've covered eyes, skin cancer.
I've always fancied an ear trumpet myself, just to be, just to mount it on my wicker bath chair for when I'm particularly old and crotchety.
It's really, really good. So we have that, and we do take up special programs in the community. We have one at the moment for a little boy who's quite disabled. Mm-hmm. It's a single mum, little tiny car, and she has to take the wheels off his wheelchair to get it in the car. Then she has to get him in the car, and he's always bigger, and he's walker, and he gets quite fractious, of course, because she's taking ages. Get him to school, repeat the process, do it again at the end of the day.
Oh, wow.
And if he has
That must
any
be
medical
exhausting.
appointments, of which he has many, it all has to be done. So we're really raising money hard for our we call it the Hayden Project.
Yep.
And we're getting pretty close to being able to buy him, probably not a new vehicle, but it'll be a
refurbished one.
With a ramp that he can just be wheeled into.
Well, that's fabulous for him.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of messing around, isn't it, just to facilitate his life?
The last 2 years we've done a lot of work for the hospital.
Yep.
We have bought them computerised mannequins that we bought.
What do they do?
Well, they can make it be as sick as they like, and it's a training. The first one's called Marvin, after our Lions founder. They could give it anything. They can practice resuscitation. They can do anything of it. That one sort of goes from about age 7 up to about 12. It's quite big. There's a photograph of him on our stand. Since then, we've bought them 3 preemie baby ones.
Okay.
And we saw them doing a resuscitation and clearing on a 28-week-old little model, not a real baby. And it was just absolutely breathtaking. So that cost the club between the two about $22,000.
Wow, that's expensive mannequins.
The big one was $12,000 and the big one was $10,000 and the three little ones were $12,000 for the three.
Wow, that's amazing stuff. What other because Lions is a privately run operation, how do you get your funding?
To run the club, we pay a small membership fee every year, and we pay international dues, but we have a big backup, like you'll find Lions everywhere.
Yes.
Like when we went back to the Rolling Stone fires, we had about 60,000 from the Australian Lions Foundation within about 48 hours.
That was fabulous. What was that used for?
It could be used for helping it. There was just about everything, replacing everything. And we laughed, we could buy food for animals, but we couldn't replace fences. They do have some restrictions, but it was fabulous. My late husband, I didn't see him for about 4 days, I don't think, when it first started, apart to shower and eat. He just vanished. Yeah, so they're right there. I was very thrilled a few weeks ago to look on newsreel, and it was a Facebook newsreel, but look on, and when they had these earthquakes in Turkey, the next day there was a picture of all the Lions accommodation tents with the Lions sign on them that had already been erected for emergency accommodation.
Good gracious.
So it's an international organisation, and they really, if there's trouble, they say if there's a problem, there'll be a Lion there. So,
that's amazing. What else are you doing at the moment other than this Hayden project?
To raise our money, we run bingo every week at Armadale Football Club, and that's one of our biggest fundraisers. These ladies and some men love the bingo.
Give you a rough idea how many people you'd get there to one of those nights?
It varies from, say, 49, 50 up to about 60, 70.
Okay, so it's an intimate group, but
they're all free. It's fun. We have a lot of fun there. We know a lot of them. We know really well. They've been coming for years and years.
Is it open to the general public?
Open to anybody who wants to come. The more people that come, the more money we can pay
that's
out.
Right. And I like the fact that it's a kind of a little group, so that if you don't feel like you really want to get out there, you can sort of just tip your toes in the water and play some great bingo.
If you're on your own, we'll introduce you to someone and get you to sit with somebody, so you get to be, and you might bring a friend in. It's a very friendly group. We know all their problems.
When and where is that next one?
That's Thursday night, eyes down 7:30 at the Armadale Football Club on corner of 7th and...
Is there a bar and coffee shop there?
We run a canteen.
Excellent.
And of course all the proceeds go to Lions.
They all go to the Hayden Project from the canteen. The Lions bingo go to our general fundraising, and when we're out. We ran a sausage sizzle at Bunnings 2 weeks ago, which was for kids' cancer, our Lions Kids Cancer Project, and I think we're about to hand over about $1,500 from that.
That's fantastic.
We do. They have the biggest barbecue every year, and the clubs all run one within a certain date, and the money always goes to the Kids Cancer Research Program. So
phenomenal.
Really good. So we're always busy.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Davina.
Oh, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Now, come along and join us. We're desperate for new members.
You'll be here.
They'll be here all day.
Okay,
so you're on stall 62 inside the Armadale District Hall?
Yeah, that's where we are.
And you're on shift, so
we're on shift.
We're not going to tire you out in a hurry?
No, I'll be going very shortly, and there'll be some new people coming on.
That'd be fabulous.
Okay, thank you
guys. So much, Davina.
Davina Watson from the Lions Institute, or the Lions Club in Armadale, 107.3 HFM. Back to some music.